Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Speletons. I'm Zinker. He's Derek. We're still doing Wargroove. I didn't expect to, but here we are.
So what I was gonna say is that I'm really tired, like want to go to bed after this one, but all right, I guess we're here now. So
Oh,
thanks.
well, that's unfortunate.
Thanks.
No problem, buddy.
Thanks, you too.
Glad I could be of assistance to you.
All right. Well, I guess. Oh, I remember. I know something else I can talk about. I had a fucking blast.
Fucking blast.
Last night.
Okay.
With it took me a second to remember which night it was. Turns out it was last.
Nice. Thank you for remembering. I appreciate it.
We for our cast party for the Snowfest chess show, we went to Dave and Buster's.
Oh yeah, that you didn't talk about that yet.
Yeah, well, it's because I did it last night.
Yeah.
Apparently. So I didn't really think about it before going that it was going to cost me money, but I ended up like I don't even know how to describe the costs of things there. Short story, or long story short, three of us, myself and three other people, paid for a family pack, basically of like point cards, to like play games.
Okay.
It was like
At
107. Yeah, an arcade. It was like 170 points, plus like, I think we got we got to supercharge it. I don't know what that means for Dave and Buster's. I think it means you get more like credit.
Oh no, I don't like that. Oh, you went to Dave and Buster's. I have bad experiences there at Dave and Buster's. I had to clean up human feces.
That's right.
Yeah. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, so it ended up costing. It was like $28 per person, total. But like it was 170 credits, whatever. Most games were like between like 5 and 7. So.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. It was an okay rate, I guess. I had enough. Like I had like more than
they overcharge you for arcade games there.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
If you know add how much they try to cheap you out on like an extra like 10-20 cents on them. That's why they have them as chips or whatever and not anything else.
Yeah, 100%. So you can't tell how much exactly you're spending in money per go.
Yeah, it's they're pretty bad. My opinion.
I saw that one. I noticed that 100%. I did not like how
impressed with them.
I did not like how they did that system, but like I just went with it.
But you don't have any choice. You have to go with it.
Yeah, I don't really have much of a choice. So let's see. Went in. What did I do first? Like so they were like, I don't know, they're like between like 15 and 20 of us there total probably. We called ahead. We were gonna like try like be like, hey, we're gonna be a big group coming, and then there and if you come as a big group, it costs a ton of money. So we just decided we're just gonna come as a big group, but not tell them.
Okay.
So I think if you come as a big group, they'll like they might like cut. I think if you come as I think they were looking to like reserving it before, which is probably why it was a ton of money. The only thing
because I'm like that doesn't really make sense. I think
they were looking to making like a reservation for I think for like eating there too is the thing. And if you come as like a big group, then they're like if you are there as a group of more than 8, then they like then like it costs a bunch to be able to like reserve it or anything. I don't know. I wasn't part of that. I wasn't part of that. The process of looking into that. Anyways, so like,
Derek?
Basically just had to make it seem like we weren't like a large group. Yeah, I'm Derek.
Okay. Hi, Derek.
So yeah, we basically just had to make sure we didn't like come across as like a huge group or anything, or like all try to eat together. So anyways, came in. What was the first thing I did? Oh, 4 of us did. They had like a Halo game, which like has like Halo turrets, or
Right.
it has like, I'm trying to think of what exactly the turret is. It's not like the Warthog. It's not exactly the Warthog turret. Fuck, what does that turret go on? I guess it's just like the regular kind of. It's like the old. It's like an old Halo turret. That didn't have like the rotating barrels.
Oh,
that makes sense.
I didn't want him to wait. Well,
like what you might find in Reach. Anyways, so
Shade turret?
not a Shade turret. That's a
Plasma
Covenant
cannon?
turret, isn't it?
What's up?
No, not. It wasn't anything. No, it wasn't anything Covenant. It was like a. It was a UNSC.
Machine gun turret? It was just called a machine gun turret. Back in those
yeah,
days.
but it didn't. Yeah, but it didn't have the Gatling barrel. Like it didn't have the rotating barrel.
Okay. Is it actually from
anyways,
Halo?
This
was a Halo arcade game?
Yes. Yeah, it was like a
cool.
Halo arcade game. I mean, it seemed kind of shitty, but like that's how arcade games are.
Yeah.
Like they don't care about lore. Like that was what you had for like the controller though. It was like what the turrets were in I think Reach. I think in Reach they were like that, where they didn't rotate. The barrels didn't rotate. Anyways, it was kind of fun, but like it was the first sign for me on how the arcade machines are bullshit and like will forcibly kill you to force you to pay more to continue playing.
Yeah, kinda.
So like there were times, there was a clear indicator of that so it's a 4-person game. We had 4 people in there, and it's like all 4 of you are playing at the same time,
right?
And like shooting stuff, whatever. There was a point where we killed the stuff on screen. The screen like turned to the side, and then like it turned, and like immediately like 3 of us or like 2 of us died. I think 3 of us died. We had like a decent amount of health left, and we just all like immediately died. Yeah, it was. None of us are sure exactly what actually caused it. I think it was just like we turned to like there was like a couple of elites there, and I think one of them just like, or I think it was something from something they did it, but like it was just kind of like immediate death. But like it was all right. Like I didn't want to do it again afterwards because like that was kind of like stupid, and I don't want to like keep paying for this because I assume like that'll keep happening.
Yeah, boy.
It was all right.
I don't know. I can't talk too much about arcade games because I currently work at our arcade. But we don't have any games that outright kill you on purpose, to my knowledge, anyhow. That actually seems a bit unusual. But it's unsurprising, but it seems a bit unusual for an arcade.
That one, yeah, like so I think what that one was like, that was just a weird case of like we weren't sure like what like our healths were kind of like decent. They were decently low. Like it didn't feel like we should have died like in like that quickly, but like they were pretty low. But like I think from what I observed here, most of the shooter games I played, which I played a bunch of, were set up in a way that you take constant damage throughout it, where it's set up to where like there are things meant to inflict, or meant to like be near impossible to avoid taking damage during. Near impossible to impossible to avoid taking damage. So then you'll slowly get scraped down to where you'll eventually like you'll run out of health at a decent time. You certainly wouldn't be able to like you wouldn't be able to play through the entire game off of one purchase. And no matter how perfect you are at the game, you wouldn't be able to play off of one purchase through the entire thing without taking a single hit or like without running out of health once. Like it's meant to like bring you down, so like if you want to play the entire thing, you have to pay again to continue going. I noticed this with like any shooter we did. So the next thing I did after that was one of my friends and I did there was a Luigi's Mansion game.
Okay. Wait. There was a Luigi's Mansion game with Dave and Buster's?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I
Unfortunately it was by far the worst game I played the entire day.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, so you had like a vacuum. So like you had a vacuum for a controller. It was like holding like the polterguster basically.
I hope you just cleaned the house.
I wish. So what it was is it was two player. It's Luigi's Mansion. You're hunting ghosts, whatever. You had one button to control a flashlight, which you had to like press. You had to like point it at. So you had to point the vacuum at like a ghost. Press the button to flash them, or if you held it, you could like charge it for like a stronger flash. And then you had to like suck them up, and then you had to like start sucking and then pull away from them on the screen. So first off, the ghosts only targeted me first.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
Which is like kind of annoying because like, the controls the flashlight just kind of didn't work sometimes too. Like I would like flash them. It felt like it just didn't do. It was hard to like get to actually work. Then after and then there were also a couple of points where like, so there's only two of us and like you can only really like flash and suck one ghost at a time with it. And there'd be times where there'd be like 3 ghosts on screen or 4 ghosts on screen, or especially after I died, there were points where there were like 3 or 4 on screen, and I looked and I was like, there's literally nothing my friend can do here to deal with all of them. And so he just kind of like died real quick. And so like I died first because like everything just like I got hit a couple of times like slowly throughout it until we also only could get hit like 4 times. So like I died first and without my friend taking a single point because like they just came after me, or because like they came towards me first, I guess. And then like once I was like out of it, then it like the next encounter there were like 3 or 4 ghosts and you just like really quickly killed them. So it was kind of like shitty, unfortunately.
Oh, that's sad to hear. Unfortunately, that's sad to hear.
It's okay. The rest of it I think was kind of uphill from there. The rest of the stuff I did, most of the rest of the stuff I did was good.
Well, that's
so
good.
after that I got to do something I've wanted to do my entire life, which was I went to the Alien shooter game.
Right.
Alien is in like the Alien series, where it has 2 like assault rifle looking things, controllers, and I paid for both and I played with both.
Okay.
I got to dual wield arcade shooting machines, or arcade guns or on an arcade machine. The reload for it so it has like a clip and like it has a little button at the bottom of the clip and you have to like push it in to reload. So I just had to like tap it I had to like raise my knee and like hit it on my knee to reload both of them as I went.
Okay.
There's also a grenade button. I couldn't use it because I just couldn't reach it. It was not possible. Holding both.
Bad attitude.
I did pretty well with it. I went like 3.5 minutes into it, which I also played it. I actually played that game once before at a different arcade, and I got about as far as I did then, which with one gun, which I assume it's a little less hectic with just one person in it. They put less stuff in, and also I had access to the grenades, which was very helpful. So I think I did pretty good for. It also took me I also took a lot of damage really early on because I just like it took me a little bit to get used to like using the 2. To just like get used to like the system of using the 2 and having to like reload with my knees. But there were 3 different people who recorded it. One of my friends recorded the entire thing. The other 2 like recorded it for Instagram and put it on their story, which
right.
I shared on my story. That was like the greatest thing for me that entire night. That was like the best thing ever.
That sounds a lot of fun. This is
I felt pretty good. So I felt pretty good after that, and also I hadn't earned any tickets on anything I did because like none of the games I was doing like had tickets, which I didn't really care about anything because like most prizes for tickets are pretty shitty anyways.
Yeah.
But I was like feeling good, so I was like, I want to like spin a wheel somewhere. I want to like spin like do one of the like luck based, just like fucking spin a wheel, get tickets things.
I have no idea
so
what the hell I'm making.
I went to like they have like they have a row of like 5 of the fishing wheels. I'm sure do you know what fishing wheel I'm talking about?
Big bass wheel.
Yeah, so it's in like every arcade ever.
Yep, I know Big Bass Wheel. I'm very familiar with Big Bass Wheel.
Do a spin on it, which by the way, so I had like 170, 180-ish ticket the credits to start with after paying $28.
Okay.
Cost 9.9 to spin it.
What cost 9.9?
The Big Bass Wheel.
9.9. How much did you pay to get your points or whatever?
Like 28. So it's about like $1.50 probably per spin.
Well, no. Can you tell me how much you spent? How much points you got for the money? And how much points did you get? Like
it was 170 plus the supercharge, and I think the supercharge just adds like a percentage, an extra. So I think I had like 184. I think is about what I actually started at.
Without the supercharge, what was it?
170.
That's how much points you got. So you got 170 points, and how much was Big Bass Wheel?
9.9. So basically,
and you spent $28. So, hold on, wait, that's weird. Ours is $1, which is even still feels a little expensive on our end, but it's about average.
Yeah, totally.
About average.
Okay,
most
like
games
any
average $1 now for some reason. I don't know what's up with
inflation.
That. I guess.
I don't know.
6.
Arcades feel really expensive.
You said it was 9.9. Yeah, that's about 1.5 points or $1.50.
Yeah.
That's awful.
It's okay.
Ugh.
So
that's disgusting.
So I did.
No, that's disgusting, dude. I am
it's
not
disgusting,
down
yes.
with that.
But I also like, so in the moment I spun it, got 10.
Right.
Yeah, the literal worst possible income. Well, I guess it's not. There's also 4.
There's a 5. Or 4.
No, there's 4.
Whatever.
Yeah, there's 4s. I went and spun it again, and completely unlike me, I got. Oh wait, no, sorry, I got 4 on the first spin. That's right. And I spun it again, and I got 1,000.
1,000. Okay.
Yeah, the jackpot.
All right.
And I chose well, and then you get a free spin off it too. Off of that, I got 10.
Okay.
Oh, I remember what happened. Before this, I played 2 games of skee ball. From both of those, I got 4 tickets. I got 2 tickets, so I had 4 total. So first spin, I doubled my tickets, from 4 to 8, and then I got 1,000. Then I got the 1,010. So after that, I was like, nice.
Nice.
Guess I actually have this. I didn't actually expect to get tickets, so I guess maybe I care about this a little. The stuff they had for the stuff they had for tickets, most of it I didn't care about. The things I did care about is they had Dave and Buster's socks that said like winner on them or something like that for like 400 tickets.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Which I didn't see. I didn't see like for a while. The thing I saw before that was Mario Odyssey socks for.
Wow. Really, Mario Odyssey socks.
Yeah. So my goal
weird,
then became.
Cool.
So my goal became I need to get 1,300 at least, so like I can get those, because like I didn't expect to get this far, but since I am, like I may as well fucking go for socks. There was long story or to not try to take too long, there was a like a clown throw balls at clown game.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys have it.
I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe we do.
Okay. Yeah, there's like clowns that there's like
down
clowns
the clown.
at the end of
I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, that's great. That's super easy to earn a bunch of tickets on. My one of my friends joined me in doing it. We were able to consistently get 50 or 100 per go. It was like 5.8 ish, I think, credits per go.
I don't know what you're maybe.
But long story short, I quickly and easily earned 1,700 tickets.
That's fun.
Well, 700 more on top of the like 1,000 I got from the wheel, and then I got the socks. The only other things I played were after that I actually pretty much like tickets that much anymore. There's a Lara Croft shooter game. I love arcade shooter games. The only thing that I love them because I have insane hand-eye coordination, especially when it comes to guns like that. The problem is most of those games the sensors are off. They're off center from like where the barrel's pointed, just because of how they actually work.
And
so
possibly
that usually
too.
throws.
That's the thing people don't understand about arcades. You sick fucks, you destroy the fucking games. I don't know what you animals do, but you destroy the games. They just get decimated.
I 100% believe it. The Lara Croft game was I really enjoyed it. You got to the gun you had was like a pistol. In order to reload it, you pulled the slide back slightly, which is cool. The other thing too that I really liked about it is it's basically just like you're going through like fucking jungle temple whatever, and there's guys with guns shooting at you whatever. The thing I really like about it is it gives you a lot of points for getting headshots, and also headshots were like insta kills on things. And I have because I have experience with, I think it's because I have experience with like actual firearms, being able to make slight adjustments with like holding something and targeting. It was very easy for me to like do really well with like shooting things or getting headshots. The person I was playing with was like not doing great with it, but like for games like that, precision or for like small precise hand movements, or also just having like very fast like reaction speed and hand-eye coordination, I usually do really well with. There was one other game there was a Terminator game I tried which had the similar AR system or assault rifle system to the Alien one, which I only played with one gun, not the second, or when I did that one for the first time. That one was super bad because it was bad because it took like a clip plus to kill something, and it wasn't fun because just nothing died, except me.
Nice. That sounds fun.
It was literally like there's like 2 or 3 Terminators on the screen, and I'm just saying that they're like, why won't they die? And then there's like 30 Terminators on the screen, and only like 1 or 2 are actually like caring about me, but there's like 30 on the screen. I'm like, I don't know which ones I'm supposed to care about. Also, like but none of them are dying regardless.
Oh, they don't actually kill the dogs. They have the dogs run away. That makes sense. They're not brave.
It's like it's like what fighting a Terminator would actually be like. They're not dying, and I'm just like, why is this not working? And as I just kind of die.
All right, are you almost done with this?
Yes. The last thing I played, which was definitely worth talking about, was is like Buck Hunter Wild or something like that.
Yeah. We got that one.
Which has has
it's
a
the
shotgun.
One that
it has
got destroyed the most by people.
I believe it. those shotgun. Okay, so the fact that you have to pump that shotgun after literally every shot, which makes sense because it's a shotgun.
Yeah.
I imagine it destroys the shotgun.
Yeah.
And just
that's what
so that one
most.
is. Yeah. Yeah, that one. I did the zombie mode where you're you're shooting zombies and zombie chickens and raccoons. And
okay, I don't know what that is.
I think there's deer later.
I don't know what that is.
There's like a zombie mode on it.
Not the same Big Buck world we have.
Yeah. But it has like a shotgun or something like that. I did really well. It took me a little bit to get used to it because for one thing, where you point the gun, it doesn't have a reticle at all on the screen.
Okay.
But I figured out but like you could just by firing, you can tell it's like, it's where it actually is shooting is like a little bit to the left, which threw me off a little bit, but I was mostly able to compensate. So like, I did really, or once I got it like figured out where things were pointed and whatnot, I did really well with it. There were a couple. What really did me in is I again the things that I think are just like kind of meant to make you keep paying. Where points were like the screen would like turn to the right, and then there's a zombie right there that hits me or that hits me the second it's on screen. Bless you, I guess.
Oh, thanks. I didn't think you would actually do that. That's unusual.
Yeah, I really thought about it. But so like that was what mostly did me in. But oh my God, you got one.
Okay, I guess bless myself. I guess. Wow, never mind. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Then. All right, hurry up.
Yeah.
Though. I can't imagine this is too interesting anymore.
That game was that zombie redneck buck game was.
You don't know what hurry up means, huh?
I liked it a lot. Okay, that was a fun game. It wasn't fun as dual wielding, but it was pretty close. My quick hand-eye coordination and reaction speed were really helpful for it. I wish I had an arcade machine just to like play with. I didn't have to pay for constantly. Yeah, but that's expensive.
All right. Well, next they're like $10,000 or something like that. Not even kidding. Yeah. Not like custom built ones. Those are for some reason cheaper. But like if you get like the actual ones you see in the arcades, they're like $10,000.
Yeah.
Like a piece. All right, next time in Speletons, everyone.
I know DDR machines are expensive.
Oh yeah, dude. And those things, those mats, they get destroyed, dude. They get destroyed.
I imagine, yeah.
All right, bye.